It's time for the Dungeon Dweebs.
After setting out from the Sons of Wolf camp, you guys settled down for the night and then continued your travel the next day. And eventually, you see what looks like a little sort of pop-up field lab just down in a little valley. There seems to be some small figure running around, which you assume is the Deva, as well as what looks like a very large golem of some sort. Simon, roll me a history check.
Yeah, sure. I'd love to. 12.
Okay. With a 12, you don't know exactly what the golem is, but you have heard that in Devon society there are engineers known as golemomancers.
Do I know this as like machinery work, or is this like some weird magic stuff that I don't understand?
This is machinery powered by magic. This is a very magitech society.
Yeah, Simon's gonna look at the two, just like, listen, whatever happens here, don't freak out. They're eccentric people. Oh, I need a stiff drink. And he starts walking towards the sporadic Deva. Hello? Salutations?
Finally turns around. I'm sorry, who are you?
Hi. We have a mutual friend that pointed us to you to get us to Cyrennica. Can you help us out?
In a manner of speaking, yes, but also no. He gestures to the large circular portal to his left. This will do that, but it doesn't work.
Why?
It needs a power source, which is why I'm here and not somewhere else.
What do you need to get this going?
I just said a power source.
Is there anything we can give you?
He looks at a dial on his wrist, and you see a crackle of energy in the air behind him, and a doorway appears. Right on schedule.
Simon looks at the door, looks at the Deva. I'm confused.
Every month, on the day of a new moon, a door appears that leads to a lost laboratory. It was originally owned by an inventor who went mad, name of Aramis. That's where I expect to find the power source. Shivani, give me your history check.
15.
You remember that the name Aramis was the same name as the little man that was watching you in the maze.
Oh. Does time stop in there?
No, why would you think that?
Yeah, I want to know that too. Why are you saying that?
Oh, I think that's the guy who trapped me in the maze, around the time we met Gil.
REITHA, what the hell have you not been telling me now?
I mean, when me and Lillian and Reggie were all asleep at that table and we got out?
Yeah?
And then I woke up and you had killed a dragon with Gil?
Yeah, I have the scars for it.
Yeah, that time I was in this magic maze. It's why Reggie and Lillian are 30 years, the time thing, all of that.
Okay.
I just remembered. I wasn't hiding it. I swear, I just remembered.
Okay, yeah, that's, why not? Fuck it, yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry, what is your name? Bombshells are dropping now. I like some normal bombshells. What's your name?
Zib.
Zib, nice to meet you. What do you need in the lab? We got spare time and more hands make easy work.
Power source. And he's pulling on a bunch of different pieces of what looks like some sort of mechanical suit.
Okay, so we have to know that time might go weird in there, because if it's the same guy, he likes to mess with time.
I'm going to go off on a limb here and believe you in this scenario because a fucking door showed up.
How long does the door stay open?
Should be open for most of the day.
Okay, we have a whole day of connecting something to power the magics.
And then you can take us to where we need to go in Cyrennica?
Theoretically.
I didn't hear a no. I'll take my chances here.
Is the door open right now?
It is currently closed.
Well, while they're having that whole spiel, Gil's gonna open it up and look inside.
You open the door and you see what looks like a abandoned storage room with an assembly line. But the whole place is pristine. Obviously, there were no spiders or anything else in the pocket dimension in front of you. Zev just pushes past you guys and walks in.
Let's just get this over with already. Come on.
Okay, sure.
Listen, do you want to take 3 weeks to get to see your brother?
No. I'm not worried about that. I just wanna, yeah. And I'm gonna follow them.
As you guys walk into the lab, you hear some mechanical whirring, and lights begin to flip on above you, illuminating this area.
Where the fuck is that Deva? Zed! Hey!
He peeks out from behind a pile of just a bunch of gears and some raw iron ore. What?
What's this power source gonna look like so we can look too?
Good question. And he just disappears again.
You don't even know what you're looking for? Oh.
I'm just gonna go find something I don't recognize.
That's everything in this room, man.
Gil, as you step forward, you feel like the plate shift under your foot, and you see a couple of different slots open up out of the walls, and you see some robots just on a single wheel. A couple of them have what looks like fireman helmets on. Some of them are just kind of flying. They have packages under them. And the other one has you don't know what it is, but we would know it as a nail gun and a hammer. And they just start milling about, working on projects, putting small knickknacks together into small completed machines, very mundane objects that then get deposited into some sort of funnel.
Can Gil stop him?
It just goes around you.
I don't think these are people. Let's just look around. There's got to be something with a power source here. Can I cast the Identify spell on these automatons?
Yeah, you could.
I'll just go to the closest one.
Ah, yes, the Identify spell. What you're looking at is a construction bot created by the mad inventor Aramis. This has been another use of the Identify spell.
So, I got 29 on my perception.
You see a very cluttered staircase in one corner with a door at the top.
I'm going up there.
You start walking up the staircase and you get to the door. You turn the handle, the door is locked, and you see some sort of keypad next to it.
I just look at the keypad, not knowing what it is, and press it randomly.
Roll me a luck check.
What's constituting a luck check right now?
D100.
6. Oh wow, that's 46.
Yeah, you punch a couple numbers into the keypad, and it beeps red, and all of the bots stop.
All right, Simon's is gonna go up real quick. Okay, what the hell are you touching? Because the constructs they stopped.
I don't know.
Okay, not to be that guy, but don't touch anything. How many numbers are they asking?
Well, looks like you have 4. I can give it another shot.
Let's look around before we continue this, because look around you right now.
All of the bots at this point have gone back to work.
What do you have in your bag? I'm looking for something as a finite powder.
I have a disguise kit, so there's some makeup and stuff. You could use that.
Can I get a pinch of the disguise kit? I guess some type of powder for makeup and anything like that, and just slowly sprinkle it on the pad and see if I can see if there's any smudging of any kind or a consistent iPad usage.
Yeah, let's go with investigation.
20.
Yeah, with 20, you see there's a little bit of smudging on the numbers 1, 4, 6, and 7.
Can I look around the lab to see if there's any clue about the significance of these numbers to this person, maybe?
Sure, give me investigation.
I have 12.
12? I mean, you see a bunch of books and some research notes in a language you don't recognize. That's about it.
What was your name again? Seb.
Peace out. Yes?
You know any significant numbers about this man? And pertains 1, 4, 6, and 7. Do those numbers mean anything?
I recall that there were a couple of inventors that he looked up to, one in particular. I don't remember the exact year, though.
Can I look at the titles of these books and see if there's anything to do, like, just do, like, a quick scan of, like, summaries and stuff, like, maybe see if there's anything related to these numbers specifically?
Yeah, you realize that after a little while, about half of the books are written by someone called Counselor Han.
Counselor Han, do you know any year about Counselor Han?
Sometime in the 1600s, I believe.
Try 1647.
I'll try the 1647.
You punch in the numbers, and the door clicks open.
All right, before we even go in, Simon's going to do the old trap check. Grabs a bit of the dust and not the dust, the powder, and just blows it out and just sees if there's anything around the entryway.
There are no traps around the door, however, the door is Deva-sized.
So I'm assuming we have to squat a little bit to get in.
Deva about 3 feet tall.
Yeah, we'll crawl in.
Zeb walks through after all of you. This seems to be some sort of testing room. There's like some dummy bots on the other side of some barriers. There's a couple of what looks like unfinished projects laying around, different things like that. Yeah, no, I'll tell you, looking around, I mean, there's a couple of mundane items. There's some single-use grappling hooks, like pressurized grappling hooks. There's a couple of items that look like they might blow up if you touch them the wrong way. Some small vials of, like, it looks like maybe it might be healing potion for, like, burns or something, like burn treatment or something. The only other thing than, like, incomplete projects, what we personally would recognize as, like, firing ranges. The only other thing is just another staircase with another door at the top.
Does this guy make, like, weapons?
Well, he was a mad inventor, so he made all sorts of things.
I'm going to the door.
Same trick first. With the little powder on the keyboard.
He's gonna sprinkle some of the, like, makeup dust on the pad just to see what's going on here.
It seems like this pad has been wiped clean every time.
Zed, I don't suppose you have an idea how this works?
No, not exactly.
A luck check.
Gil, go ahead and do your luck, whatever the hell luck check means. Just use the same code and see what happens.
I got a 91.
I'll tell you the first numbers are 3-1.
3158.
It beeps wrong on the third number.
Can I do an investigation check to see if we missed anything in the office?
Yeah, sure.
Guidance.
18.
With an 18, you see a large case of trophies, most of which are exactly the same, and a very large stack of mail.
How many are there? And what do the trophies say?
Yeah, they are inscribed with the name Aramis, winner of the Insert Year college competition. But you do notice that there are 12 trophies, and they are all consecutive years. And you said your investigation was an 18, Simon?
Yep.
You notice that there are 26 invitations to the college competition.
3126.
Are you punching in the code? Yeah.
I guess.
You punch in the code, and the door beeps open.
Alright, going to the next, crawling through the next door.
The next door, it looks like this room is his living space, and on one side you see what looks like a vault door. And as the door opens, you see a small little robot roll up to you guys. Welcome home.
Hi?
You're not Aramis.
No, I'm not.
Oh well, I don't care. And he rolls away. He just rolls away.
I guess try out the vault door.
I'm just gonna stare at the robot. What is the robot doing?
It looks like it's sitting on a charging pad. It's just like a little 2-foot tall robot. It has like its chest looks like some sort of repurposed soup pot. It's like very, very pot belly, just some small little spindly arms and a wheel.
I'm gonna try and test out, use the same method that Simon did with the disguise kit, try to sprinkle powder. It might be clean, but why not check?
Disguise kit reveals nothing. And it doesn't seem like there's any real personal effects in this room. If there's anything, it's either higher up, lower down, or somewhere else. You're not really sure. Did anybody roll investigation?
I did.
What'd you get?
17.
You notice a like serial or model number on the steward bot that reads ALF-4.
Tiny metal man. Do you know the code to this?
You're not Aramis. I don't know the code, but I am part of it.
4621. I input it.
You input the numbers, and you hear a mechanical whirring, and something drops on the other side of the door.
Does it tell me what number I messed up on?
This one does not.
Can you tell us what was that sound?
Probably a lock.
I'm gonna try and punch in 4661.
Punch in the numbers, you hear the same mechanical whirring, and a second drop.
How many times do we have until it's can't do it anymore?
3.
So there's one left.
The first 3 robots. Did anyone take a look at them?
I'll go look at them. What are the other robot names?
So on the Firebot, you see the serial code RAD-3. The construction bot is KIS-8, and the delivery bot is WNN-1.
I move back from the thing, but I bring back the names of all the robots.
4831.
You punch in the code, you hear some mechanical whirring. It sounds like the 2 first things lift up, and the door begins to lower into the ground.
What are we looking at here?
Inside the vault, you see a couple of different things on pedestals. They seem to be completed projects. The first one you don't recognize. I'll just tell you above board, it looks like some sort of unstrung bow. The second one, it looks like a gyroscope. The third is like a test tube kit. Has a couple of different tubes running everywhere in 3 vials, as well as a general tool belt and some sort of cloak.
Which one of these is the power sources?
None of them give off very much power, so I don't think there's much of anything. He goes to a wall. There's a key here.
For what?
He points to the far wall of the vault. There's a lift with a keyhole.
Well, let's if this is like anyone, they would trap this point and leave all the goodies in the back. So
Can you check to see if any of this is trapped?
I will investigate. 22.
With a 22, it does not seem as though any of it is trapped.
I just tossed my bag to REITHA. Just put the shit in here, and I'm gonna go with the other one.
Are we taking all of this?
The guy's not home.
Oh, okay.
Did you forget what I do for a living?
No, I know. I'm not judging. I'm just like, I forgot that we could do that for a second. I was like, okay.
I look at Zed. Please unlock this damn thing. Let's see what's inside.
Are all of you getting on
Yeah,
the
we're
lift,
going
or
on the lift.
just
Yeah, we're going on the lift.
Okay. The lift begins going up. What would be the roof opens above you, and eventually it stops in a dark room.
I cast light.
You cast a light, and at first it looks like that room in Iron Man 1 where Obadiah Strange has his suit. That's basically what it looks like, just on a much larger scale. On the far wall across from the lift, you see what looks like some sort of golem. In the chest of the golem, you see some sort of open compartment, and inside there is something glowing.
Is that the power source?
Let me go up there and just grab it.
Wait, this feels...
You step foot off the lift. The golem's chest closes, the eyes light up, and I need everybody to roll initiative.
22.
I got a 9.
I got a 3.
Ugh. Fuck.
Good day, listeners. Billy here to take you away for just a moment to say thanks for listening in on our adventure. This was all done for those who want to join us in exploring this massive and wonderful world our friend has put together. Now onto the bonus features you can access on our other media platforms. Give us a follow on our Instagram at dungeondweebspod and check out our subreddit at reddit.com/r/dungeondweebs. Again, thank you for your time. Now, let's see where we left off.
Gil, you have the first turn.
How far are we away from the golem?
About 40 feet.
Gil's gonna cast Hunter's Mark, and he's going to shoot with his bow.
Roll the hit.
22.
22 hits.
And second attack. 17.
17 does not hit.
Verona is going to use her Infused Strike. That's 7 electric damage. 5 Hunter Mark damage.
Lovely. That'll be Veruna then.
Veruna's gonna move forward and put herself in between.
You see on one of the sides of the room, some sort of tube raises out of the ground, and a type of energy rushes towards the golem. And it is going to go towards Veruna's. What is Veruna's AC?
17.
Veruna takes 15 damage. And that will be Simon's turn.
How far away is it from Veruna?
It is right at Veruna. Veruna is about 20 feet in front of you.
Simon's going to dash through, not literally dash, but he's going to sprint towards the creature, and he's going to, when he gets to the side, he's going to take a swipe at the leg joint with Dawn's Ballad, trying to get it to trip using a trip attack. 27.
27 does hit, yes.
17 points of slashing, and I need a strength save.
Oh, it has no effect.
In the same motion after that slash, he will use his bonus action to activate his winged form in his mind, and will do his second attack like that. I rolled a crit, 25 points of damage. Action surge, 2 more attacks. I'm just gonna. I know one won't hit because I rolled a 2. The other one's 16 plus 9 plus 2. 23 points of damage.
It is going to take a swing at you. That is 11 bludgeoning. REITHA, that is your turn.
As an action, my silhouette kind of just gets this green outline that kind of floats ahead and constitutes into a duplicate, and as I invoke duplicity as my action, the duplicate will run up to Veruna and Simon and help kind of flank this thing, and as a bonus action I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon. The Spiritual Weapon looks like, because this thing looks huge, it's going to look like an ice pick, essentially. Okay, that is 19 to hit.
19 does not hit.
Yeah, I figured it's a golem. That makes sense. But yeah, so basically now there's a duplicate of me and my spiritual weapon, which looks like an ice pick, flanking with Veruna and Simon.
Gil, that is your turn.
Alright. Gil's gonna Gil. Attack. Nat 20. 25, and then 4d6. 25 plus 18. Second attack is a 18. Then Varuna is going to attack. 21.
21 does not hit. Alright, it is going to make a slam attack. I need Varuna to make a DC 17 save.
Do I need to do it too or no?
You are hovering, so no.
What's the save?
Dex.
14 plus 4. 18.
That's 15 bludgeoning, and she falls prone. You see another tube rise out of the ground, and power races towards the golem.
Does it seem like the lightning damage is doing anything extra to it?
It does not. Well, it'll make 2 attacks on Varuna and 1 attack on Simon. That is 20 bludgeoning against Varuna, and 12 bludgeoning against Simon. And then, in addition, Varuna takes 13 fire damage and is burning, and Simon takes an extra 6 fire damage, but is not burning. And that would be Simon's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna attack the golem still, but I'm gonna attack where the plated energy source is at. I wanna try to get in there. Does a 22 hit?
22 does hit.
I'm gonna do gloating again. Try to get its attention.
It fails.
Oh shit, for real? This might be the first time any of my abilities kicked in. So yeah, this creature has a disadvantage on everyone but me. 25 points of damage. I'm gonna bonus action disengage. I'm gonna fly back, and I'm trying to taunt it to come my way.
You see one of its arms morphs into some sort of cannon, and it is going to take 2 shots at you. Both of those hit. 29 lightning damage. And then go ahead and make me a con save.
18.
Alright, that succeeds. Shivani, that is your turn.
As a bonus action, my ice pick is gonna try and stab this fucking golem. Okay, that is 25 to hit. That's 10 points of radiant damage. And for my action, yeah, I'm gonna take my healing I'm gonna take one of my healing potions. Okay, so that's 8 plus 2, 10 points.
It is going to take one more shot at Simon. 15 lightning. Gil, that'll be your turn.
So I'm going to attack. It's just another nat 20.
Alright, go ahead and roll damage.
So 38 total. Varuna is going to attack regardless. 23. 15 lightning damage.
Another pylon rises out of the ground. It is going to take 2 shots on Simon. You take 12 points of lightning damage, half to 6, and I need a constitution save.
20. 13 plus 7.
And that will be the end of its turn. Simon, that is you.
I guess I'm going to go in and slash at it. One misses. The other one hits 14 plus 9 plus 2. I'm going to use some of my movement, and I'm going to use bait and switch, my last die, and I'm going to give it to, honestly, myself. I'm connected to 2 people. Yeah. I get 5 armor class, so I'm at 25 until the end of my next turn.
It is going to take an attack at Varuna. Poofs out of existence. And that will be REITHA's turn.
Yeah, I'll take another healing potion as my action. And with my bonus action, my ice pick will try to stab at the chest plate of this golem. That is a 26 to hit, yes. That's an 8 on the d8, so 12 points of damage, radiant damage to this guy.
Alright, it is going to hit at Simon. 14 points of bludgeoning, half to 7. And that will be Gil's turn.
Gil, just a lot of druidic energy. I think the only person who can see it is REITHA, and sees the druidic energy. It just goes right into Verona. She gets back up. Well, Varuna's going to attack. She got a 24.
Nice, that hits. Gonna roll damage.
11 plus 5 is 16. I'll swap her damage type to acid.
It is going to do a slam attack. I need a save from Varuna.
19.
That saves. 9 bludgeoning, half to 5. Alright. And then Colin is going to make 2 attacks on Simon and 1 on Varuna. Okay, that one misses. That one hits. 1 on Varuna hits. Simon, you take 8, half to 4. Varuna takes 9. And that will be Simon's turn.
2 attacks. Nat 20 on one of them, and
Varuna's going to use Infuse Strikes to give you 2d6.
43 points of damage.
Alright, it is going to take 2 hits against you. That's 13 bludgeoning, half to 7. 15 fire, half to 8.
I'm down. And you lose Warding Bond.
And that will be Gil's turn.
How rough is this thing looking?
It is twitching and sparking. Its eyes are flickering in and out. It's looking rough.
I'll use a second level spell slot to use Cure Wounds on REITHA because I assume that I'm right next to her still. Sorry, you get 20.
And REITHA, you have 1 level of exhaustion.
Well, Varuna's going to attack. 17 plus 7, 24. 10 damage.
Okay, and he's going to take 1 hit on Simon. That's 7 bludgeoning. Okay, I'm gonna do these attacks one at a time. First one hits Simon. 13 bludgeoning, and I need a strength save.
It's 8.
Okay, you are pushed back 10 feet. It is going to take a shot with its cannon. 12 lightning damage.
I'm down.
And it's going to make its last attack against Varuna. 13 bludgeoning, and I need a strength save.
17.
That just fails. She's pushed back 10 feet. Shivani, that is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna do a 3rd level healing word on Simon. That's a 12. With my action, I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame. It has to do dex saves. Yeah.
It succeeds. It is going to make some attacks against Varuna. Varuna takes 10 bludgeoning damage. And that will be Gil's turn.
Gil is going to throw out he's going to throw out spikes onto the ground and then cast Spike Growth. Centered on the golem, a 20-foot radius. And Varuna's going to go for the attack. 16 plus 7, 23.
23 does hit, yeah.
I want to make sure. 7 plus 5, yep, so 12 damage. And Varuna's going to keep like a 10-foot gap.
Let's take some shots on Varuna. That's 36 lightning damage.
Yeah, Varuna's down.
Take one last shot against Simon. That is a crit. That is 23 lightning damage. That will be REITHA's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna say fuck it and throw a guiding bolt at him. I think it should hit. 22?
It does hit, yeah.
20. 20 points of damage. Radiant damage.
You see the robot fall to its knees, puts its fists on the ground. You see the core eject out of its back, and it explodes. None of you are affected by the explosion of the robot. The pylons, however, I need everybody to make me 6 dex saves.
I'm down. There's no dex save from me.
Correct.
Oh no, I'm dead.
Your vision of the room fades. And you open them, you feel the warmth of the sun on your face. And you look around and you find yourself in what looks like a market. And in front of you is a merchant. So, things didn't work out.
Not really, no. But, I worked with what I got.
Fate isn't always fair, but you can change fate. Would you like to strike a bargain?
Who are you?
I'm simply a merchant and craftsman. In fact, you have a piece of my work on you right now. He gestures to Dawn's ballad on your waist.
It's been good to me, I'll say that right now. What do you got in mind?
A second chance in life. In exchange, a portion of that life.
The devils are in the detail. What's exactly what you mean by that?
A simple bit of vitality. That being said, it will come with a boon as well. I suspect you are not ready for the forge just yet.
What's the boom?
That will be determined by the scales.
The skip. Simon's not just racking his head like, who the hell am I talking to? He has not answered that question.
You can make a religion check.
14?
Your best guess is that this is Ormir, the god of merchants and thieves.
I have to ask this. Is this worth it for the goals in mind I have?
Perhaps, if used correctly.
Will it help me get vengeance?
That's not exactly my area of expertise.
I've decided.